Hello everyone, this is Architect Hari from Neram Classes. Today in this video, I'm going to list out all the important points which are there in NATA 2021 brochure. Drawing has been removed from this syllabus. You might be practicing for this examination based on the old syllabus that you might be practicing drawing, physics, chemistry, etc. But the reason changes might be a headache for you, but you don't have to panic about that. In Neram classes, the classes are going on based on the NATA 2021 new syllabus. If you are willing to crack this examination with the top score and get into top architecture college, you can definitely enroll for these classes. We have offline classes as well. Offline classes are available in the Chennai, Trichy, Madurai, Coimbatore, and then Tirupur.
The brochure for NATA 2021 has been released in this website. You have to just Google nata.in and you will be able to find this website. In this website, if you click on this brochure icon, you will be able to download the brochure in PDF format. So this is the brochure. This PDF is around 28 page. In this video, I'm going to list out all the important things which students have to be aware of before going for the examinations. So in the beginning of the PDF, they have listed out all the headings that are there in this brochure. It has 13 headings and then 7 appendix. So I'll tell you everything which are there in this brochure.
The first topic is Introduction about NATA 2021.
Introduction is just a brief about Council of Architecture and NATA examination. This examination is conducted by Council of Architecture. Council of Architecture is a regulatory body for architect. It controls everything about this profession, right from the start, how a student should be admitted to a architecture college, and also after once you complete your 5-year architecture degree, you will get registered to Council of Architecture. Only if you are registered to a Council of Architecture, you will be eligible to practice as an architect in India. So only this is enough for you for this examination. You don't have to read rest of the things. So in 2020, Council of Architecture has formed a new regulation. It is called Minimum Standard for Architecture Education. Under this regulation, what they have specified is you need to qualify the aptitude test which is conducted by Council of Architecture if you want to get admission in any architecture college in India.
Second heading in the brochure is Introduction about NATA 2021.
That is this year the exam. This is about all about the NATA which is going to be happening in 2021. It is called National Aptitude Test in Architecture. The short form is we call it as NATA. This is not a new examination. It is happening from 2006. That is it's been around 14 years from now. So NATA will be conducted as a comprehensive aptitude test at the council allotted centers in the identified cities. So in this point, they have specified that this examination is not going to be home-based examination, right? Like which has happened in 2020. This examination is going to be conducted in the centers allotted by the council. You need to go to the center, and the examination will be happening online, but you need to go to the center for giving this examination. The reason why NATA examination is conducted is specified in this. This NATA examination measures the aptitude of the applicant for the specific study, that is architecture, through assessment of cognitive skills, visual perception, and aesthetic sensitive test, and logical reasoning, and critical thinking ability, etc. For those who don't know what are all these things, we are making a special video in each topic. What is cognitive skill? What is visual perception? So those videos will be coming in the future. To get update about the future videos, do subscribe to the Neram Classes YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram page. So the council has planned to conduct this examination twice this year. Candidates who are missing out the first examinations, that is, I know many students from school, they won't be caring about their career once they are in their 12th standard, and later after they complete the board exams, they wish to learn architecture. So that time, it will be very useful for them. Like if they miss out the first examination, they will be able to write the second examination, because both examinations are going to be conducted in two separate different dates. That is, first examination is going to be in April 10th, and the second is going to be on June 12th. So they miss out April examination, they can attend in June. And this examination is a computer based examination. It will be conducted 2 times a year.
And the third heading in the brochure is schedule of examination.
The third heading which is there in this brochure is schedule of the examination. This is really important because in this they have mentioned the timing for the examination and the list of sessions the examinations may be conducted. This year the examination is going to be 2 attempts, that is April attempt and June attempt. In the April attempt, council is planning to conduct it in 2 sessions if required. You must note that if required because the most probably the examination will be over in the first session if government is not imposing any regulations due to this pandemic. Like if they are telling that there are only 10 students will be allowed to write the examination for maintaining the social distance, at the time the centers will not have enough space. So if they are getting any updates from the government regarding the examination in future, the sessions may be extended, first session and second session. So and the timing for this examination is in the April attempt, examination is going to be on 10th of April, that is Saturday. The timing for the morning session is 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Examination will be conducted 3 hours. You will have 3 hours, and the number of questions you will get is 125 questions, and the weightage for this 125 question is 200 marks. Second session, if required, it will be happening in 2:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. and this is also 3 hour examination and the questions and marks are same. The second NATA examination is going to be on 12th of June, that is also Saturday, and the session, morning session and afternoon session, same timing, and the question marks, everything is same like the first session.
And the fourth heading on the brochure is outline of aptitude test.
So on the fourth heading that is there in this brochure is outline of the aptitude test. This is a really important topic because this tells what are all the things that you can expect in this examination. So every time when council releases a brochure like before 2020, they would have mentioned the syllabus of the examination, like how many segments will be there and number of questions which what are there in the segments. Everything they would have specified, but this year they have changed the things and they have listed out only as outline of the aptitude test. In the first line they have specified what are all types of questions will be there in this exam. The aptitude test will comprise of questions that could be multiple choice question. Multiple choice questions is nothing but the choose the correct answer question which you will have in your board exams. And the next one is multiple select type question is like you can select those. For multiple choice you will have only one right answer. For multiple select questions you will have more than one answer that are correct for the question. And the next one is preferential choice type question. Preferential choice type question is nothing but it's a question which will have more than 6 to 7 answer correct and you will be asked to list out any 4 correct answers based on your preference. Based on the new syllabus for NATA 2021, classes are going on online in NAREM classes. So if you wish to score good in NATA 2021, you can enroll for the classes. Numerical answer type question. It is nothing but it's a mathematical question which will have numerical answer, like numbers will be the answer. So you will be allowed to type the numbers in the computer. So there are 4 types of questions which you will be getting in this NATA, that is MCQ and then MSQ and then PCQ and then NEQ. So in the second line they have mentioned how many marks there will be allotted for the question. The questions may carry 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 marks and these marks will be decided by council. You will not be given like this question will have 1 mark, this will be having 2 mark. You will be given only questions and you need to answer those questions, and at the end of the examination council will be deciding how much weightage should be allotted for each question. So totally you will be getting 125 questions you have to answer, and you will be having the time of 3 hours, and the medium of question paper will be English language. There are no any other language, only in English the examination is going to happen. In the third paragraph, they have mentioned what are all types of questions. This is like syllabus for this examination. The aptitude of the candidate will be assessed by following techniques. The list of techniques are diagrammatic reasoning test. That is the ability of logical reasoning using diagrams and scenario. We'll be making videos regarding these type of questions, diagrammatic reasoning, and then numerical reasoning, the mathematical ability through simple problems. You will given simple problems. It's like mathematical questions. Next one is verbal reasoning. The assess the ability of the verbal logic. It's like grammatical English grammatical questions. And then inductive reasoning, the test of ability to see the pattern and analyze given data. Next one is situational judgment, test problem solving ability. Your problem solving ability will be tested through the situational judgment questions. And the next one is logical reasoning question, the the test the ability of recognizing pattern, sequence, relationship between shapes and imagery. And the next and final one is abstract reasoning, will assess the general knowledge and ability to utilize the knowledge in new situation. So these are all the list of techniques from which the questions will be asked. So this year the syllabus is completely new. That is, it is a little bit related to the kind of examination conducted in 2020, but they have added some more things to this 2021. If students are planning to buy any books online or refer any books online, those are not going to be useful for the examination because the syllabus is completely new. And our in our website we are planning to give you the new set of questions and answers for these kind of questions. Kindly do refer to that, not any other old books or question papers. So this year you are having complete new set of questions. So the list of topics which you can expect in this exam is, so you'll know what is mathematics, physics and geometry. Language and interpretation is something related to English language. And then next one is elements and principles of design. This is a chapter which is there available in NERAM website. You can refer to those books. And the next one is aesthetic sensitivity. So aesthetics means it's a beautiful beauty. Aesthetics means beauty. So how your aesthetic sensitivity will be tested. And then color theory is also a chapter which is there in NERAM website. You can refer to those books. Lateral thinking and logical reasoning, these things are which will be uploading books regarding this in the future. And then visual perception and cognition, this is also a new topic. We will update a book regarding this. Next, graphics and imagery, building anatomy of building. Architecture vocabulary is a whole chapter and it is there in NERAM website. Building construction is also there in NERAM website. You can refer to those books. And then knowledge of materials is also there in our website. Next one is general knowledge and current affairs. This is a general knowledge GK, that is they may be asking something like current affairs, not like political current affairs. It's based on architecture profession, like latest things which are happening in this building industry. You need to know about those things.
And the fifth heading in the brochure is eligibility criteria for the candidates.
So the fifth heading which is there in the NATA brochure is eligibility criteria for the candidates. In this they have listed out all the eligibility criteria for the students. They have segregated this into different heading. That is 5.1 is taking NATA 2021. So the candidates who are completed 12th standard with the physics, chemistry and mathematics will be able to write this examination, and also the candidates who are doing diploma. Even though they are doing diploma, they should have mathematics as a subject in their diploma course. So these are the eligible 12th standard board exam completed students with the physics, chemistry and maths, and the diploma candidates with mathematics as a subject can attend NATA 2021. So in this line they have mentioned that just by clearing NATA, that it doesn't mean that the student will be guaranteed to attend the architecture course in any architecture college unless they have fulfilled all the eligibility criteria that is listed in this heading. So the first eligibility is you need to have PCM in board exam or mathematics in diploma exam. That is the eligibility. So in 5.2 admission of 5-year BR program, Council has mentioned that the eligibility criteria has been fixed by Council of Architecture for now, but these eligibility criteria may be amended by central government in future. They have all the rights to do amendments in this eligibility criteria. So you may expect any amendments from the government in future, but for now, these are the eligibility criteria. So this paragraph is really important because this is the thing, qualification which many students will not have. In this, they have mentioned minimum marks which are required for joining architecture college. That is in your board exams. For those students who are writing 12th board exams, please kindly note that if you are having more than 50 percentage in physics, chemistry, and maths, you will be eligible. If you are scoring less than that, you will not be eligible even if you score highest mark in that examination. So your individual aggregate score in physics, chemistry, and math should be above 50 percentage, and also your overall 12th board exam mark should be above 50 percentage. This is same for diploma course as well. They should have above 50 percentage in the diploma mark, and also above 50 percentage in mathematics. In engineering and all, you'll have lateral entry. That is, if a student is doing a diploma, he can join directly in the second year of the engineering program. But in architectural, no lateral admissions will be allowed. That is the point they have mentioned in this line. You will not be able to join second year or third year. You just have to study the course from the first year. In 5.3, they have mentioned about reservation, that is caste based reservation, OC, OBC, SC category. So those category reservation doesn't affect anything regarding the examination. These reservations will be checked only during the admission time. So during examination, nothing is there to do with the reservation system. In 5.4, they have given help desk number. That is, if you have any problem with the things specified in the brochure and if you are not clear about any things, you can give a call to help desk. They have given mail address and also 2 mobile numbers. You can contact them if you want any clarifications.
And the sixth heading in the brochure is application procedure.
So the next one is application procedure. That is the sixth heading in the NATA 2021 brochure. In that they have mentioned the dates of the 2 attempts, that is April attempt and June attempts. Next one is appearing in the second test is not a mandatory. That is, if you are doing April examination and you don't want to give the June examination, it's completely alright. It is not necessary that you need to attend the second test, but it's recommended if you are planning to go to an architecture college through NATA examination. It is recommended if you write both the examination, because if you give 2 examinations, the best of 2 will be considered. That is, if you are scoring less marks in first attempt and if you are doing it better in the second attempt, then the better score will be taken into account for the admission procedure. If you are doing or giving only one examination, that mark is final, so you can't change anything about that. Here they have mentioned the registration window for the second test. First test, the registration will be opening by 5th, that is from tomorrow, 5th of March. The registration window for the second test will be open after 14 days from the result announcement of the first examination. So if a student is giving both the examinations, he will be issued with the 2 different scorecard for each attempts. The application form has to be filled online and it has to be filled through this website www.nata.in. In the application form, you need to fill up your personal details and you will have to upload documents that are necessary, like your 12th board exam mark, 10th board exam marks, and then your photograph, signature, etc. You need to scan and upload to the application form. And also the final step is the fee payment. You need to pay the fee for the examination. So confirmation page and all, you will receive it in mail, so you don't have to worry about that. You don't need to take a printout or send it to anyone. So the rest of the matters which are there in the brochure or regarding the application form, we will be making a video demo application form, how to do application for NATA. So in that you will get all these things. Right now you don't have to read all those things. Next one is application fee details. You must be worried about what is the fee for the examination. For the first attempt, if you are giving a single attempt, the fee would be 2000 rupees, and if you are giving both the attempts, the fee will be 4000 rupees. This 2000 and 4000 is only for OBC and OC candidate. For SC candidates, it's 1500 for single attempt and 3000 for both the attempts. And if a student is planning to write his examination outside Indian territory, that is from other country, he can also write the examination, but the application will fees will be little larger. That is, for single attempt you need to pay 10,000 rupees, and for the both the attempts you need to pay 20,000 rupees. And in worst case scenario, if a student is planning to write the examination in India and uh, due to some reasons, if he was not able to come back to India due to the current pandemic, he can write the examination outside the Indian territory, but he need to pay the extra charge through online. So that is the thing that is mentioned over in this paragraph. It is quite normal that students would be subjected to do mistakes while filling the application form. So you will be given with one opportunity to correct your mistakes or change the entries you have filled in the application form. So those dates has also been mentioned in the important.
Heading on the brochure is declaration of result.
After the examination, answer key for the test paper will be released on the website nata.in for all the questions MCQ, MSQ, PAQ and NAQ type questions. And the weightage will be fixed by the council, and whatever the council fixes, that is the final. So right now you will not know which question carries which how many marks. And the next thing is result sheet. You can expect these things in your result sheet, that is your NATA score, and it will be mentioned whether you are qualified or not qualified. And the 10.3, which is also important, that is validity of your NATA score. Your NATA score will be valid only for this year. If you are giving it on 2021, it will be valid only till 2022. If you are for the next year, you need to write the examination again. The appendix 1 is procedure followed in the examination at the test center. The first thing is the schedule of the examination and timing. Even though the examination starts by 10 a.m., you need to report to the examination center by 9 a.m. That is 1 hour prior to the examination. Gates will be opened by 9:15 and the registration completion will happen between 9:45 and the closing gates will be closed by 10 a.m. So if you are coming late, you will not be permitted to write the examination, and also you will not be given any extra time, and until 1 p.m. you will not be allowed to exit the examination hall. Once you enter the hall, you can come outside only after the completion of examination. While going for the examination, students has to carry all this, that is the admit card that is downloaded from nata.in website, and also any one of the original ID proof which has your photograph and then address issued by the government, that is Aadhaar, passport, driving license or voter ID. So on the last and final is they have listed all the test centers that are available all over India. So if you are belonging to any one of the states, just look for the convenient place which is nearby your town. So right from Andaman and Nicobar, Dubai also they have a center, till West Bengal they have listed all the states, and in Tamil Nadu we have centers in 9 cities, that is Chennai, Coimbatore, Erode, Madurai, Nagarkoil, Salem, Trichy, Tirunelveli and Vellore. Find the place which is nearby you and keep it as the choice while you are filling application form. So these are the things I felt you must know from the brochure. In the future we are planning to make a video on doing the application form, how to fill NATA application form, and also videos regarding the all the types of questions they have mentioned in the brochure. So see you guys in next video. Signing off, Architect Hari from Neram Classes.